starting off with Syndroil as the party leader. I see now that I should have changed the party leader when we traveled, but yeah, well, we did not do that. So what can we do? We have protect untapped, and we have regrouped untapped, and she is weakened. And as weakened states, at the start of your activation, if all your activation cards are readied, discard this card. And then at the end of your activation, either exhaust one activation card or suffer one hit. Now, I know we're gonna land on a green on the peril track next turn. So the best thing I can do is try to help Elder Mock and have him get some success tokens. So we're gonna do a protect. What this says, he may become engaged with one, she may become engaged with one enemy, and she is currently engaged with 2. So I'm wondering if we are gonna take someone down to us. I see if she is get engaged with the Goblin Witcher, she can be weakened, and she is already weakened, so that's not so bad. This Wraith is a hard hitter, and we have a Dark Priest. I want to try to avoid getting Elder Mock weakened at least. So what I'm sure in the enemy phase we have to just take some hits, I guess, if I'm not able to clobber someone. What to do? No, I will leave it as it is. I don't want to have her get engaged with anyone. We keep those 2. Next up, we're gonna aid Mock with 2 white dice, and then target hero may ready 1 activation cards. So let's do that. Get our die tray here, and there's 2 white and 2 blacks. Wow. Okay, we have 2 blanks, 2 stars, and a shield. So that's just dandy. I can reroll, but I think I'm gonna give Elder Mock 2 success tokens, and Elder Mock readies his cleansing touch. That's the end of Syndroil's first activation, and she is weakened, so she has to take a hit, bringing her up to 9. So we go to Elder Mock and his first activation. And here is Elder Mock, and his first activation will be, I'm so tempted to clobber. Oh, but hey, why not? Poisoned. He's poisoned, and it says before you resolve your action, suffer 1 hit. Typical. So we have Elder Mock take another hit, and then he is gonna aid Syndroil. It's gonna aid with 3 white dice, and Syndroil may ready and 1 activation card, and the target hero recovers 3 and discards a condition. So let's do that. Eldermark is gonna be rolling full pot, 3 white dice and a total of 3 black dice. Oh, not bad, not bad at all. He rolls star and a crit, a counter strike, so let's do this. I'm gonna re-roll that, so we have 1, 2, 3 stars and 2 shields. Now I am tempted to pay 1 success token to have the ogre, which is gonna counterattack now, deal the damage to one of the monsters engaged with Elder Mock. Shall not. Yeah, well, why not? I have a plan. Eldermark is also paying success token for the counterattack from the ogre. Gonna hit the cave spider, killing it. Good stuff. That was the counterattack resolved. And the 3 total successes heals Cinderella for 3 health and removes weakened, which is awesome. And since he healed Cinderella, he also heals 1 himself. That's it for Eldermark's first action. No, wait. Cinderella may ready 1 activation card. I am tempted to activate her Oath of Honor, so that's ready now. So we can do a bit of fighting. However, I see that Eldermark does not have enough success tokens now to cancel the green action. And if he don't, he has to spawn 1 enemy engaged with him. So shall not. Well, we have to go for broke. It has to do. He has to get 1 enemy engaged with him. I guess that's how things will turn out now. Let's go to Cinderella and have her do her second action. And Cinderella, in her second action, she will be exhausting the Oath of Honor now. She's no longer weakened. So let's see. Oath of Honor, yes. You may become engaged with 1 enemy, it says. Really? It's that terrible wraith up in the shadows. No, she will be engaged. Take the Dark Priest down to her. Yes, so it won't be weakening anyone again in the enemy phase. Okay, let's see. And it reads, yeah, you become engaged with 1 enemy. We have attack with 3 white dice. Before resolving this action, choose 1 other hero. You may target 1 additional enemy engaged with that hero. If that hero has 2 or more exhausted activation cards, apply 2 hits and 1 shield to the result. Well, Eldermock has not got 2 activation cards exhausted, he just got 1. But it says you may target. Yeah, well, depending on the roll, I guess. Let's target, for the fun of it, let's target the ogre. So we have that clear. We are also targeting the ogre. In case we roll really good. We are also gonna use one of the success tokens from Cinderella. So she's rolling 3 white dice and 3 black dice for the enemies. Come on, we need great rolls now. Ow. So we have 3 counter strikes and 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. We can re-roll. We can re-roll this first. It's a crit. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That's just awesome. 6 hits, and I could re-roll one of the counter strikes to see if we can turn up blank instead. Let's see. Yeah, we will do that. And it's a peril. Oh, crudders! Why did I do that? Bah. Okay, well, I should have left it. So 6 hits. Let's see how I will divide that among the critters up here. I think I need 5 to kill off the Goblin Witcher Master. Okay, I will use 5 to kill off this, and the last one to kill off that. So the total amount is 5 damage on the Goblin Witcher, 6 on 1 with on the spider, total of 6 hits. Now for the counter attacks, we have 2 counter attacks, and the Goblin Witcher hits us for 1 of 2, and I'll say the cave spider for 1. So mitigating 1 damage with the shield, 2 hits on Cinderella, and a threat. For those that don't remember, the threat on the Nemesis states spawn 1 enemy engaged with you. Yay! We kill off 2, we get 1. 2 for 1, a bargain. So there you go. We say bye bye to those. And we spawn. What do we get? Another Goblin Witcher. Ugh. If this enemy is engaged with you, become weakened. We have to do something about that. So that sums it up. And Cinderella takes 2 hits. I must not forget that. Okay, that was Cinderella's second action. Next up is Eldermock. Here is Eldermock, and I really don't need him to get engaged with another enemy, but it seems that that is the most likely outcome. Okay, he gets 1 hit because of poison, first of all. Oh, so he's at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 hits of 23 hit points now. So things are starting to look a bit grim. Have to keep an eye out for that. Now I think I will have him attack. Let's go. Eldermock has proven very tough attacking, so he may become engaged with 1 enemy, but I think I will rather not. and I will have him attack with 2 white dice, and he can claim 1 success token for this. So, some text. Oak, dew and bone work well for channeling magic. Plus it hurts when you hit somebody with them. Yeah, let's do that. He pummels the monsters with his staff. So let's see. There's Elder Mock, Stray, and he gonna attack with 2 white dice and 2 black dice against him. Let's hope for no counterattacks. Woohoo! Yes, he did! Finally! Check that out, people. That's 4 hits. Yes, that's 4 hits for you. Shall we kill off the ogre? We should do that, shan't we? That's 2 down, 4 to go. Or shall we take out the wraith that keeps on hitting us? No, that's a no-brainer. Let's kill off the master ogre. It's the 3 damage, big mean thingy in the enemy face. It will hurt us. So let's kill him off. We need 4, and that's 4 stars there. Yay! Good roll, Mark. So I have to remember to remove the giants from the game. I keep putting them in the monster deck, discard deck. 2 ogres gone. Good job. And Elder Mock claims a success token for his good job done. That's awesome. However, he will struggle with this poison that keeps on hurting him. Well, that's it for Elder Mock, and that's it for the heroes. We're gonna go straight into the enemy phase. In the enemy phase, we have to start off with party leader. And we're gonna start off with the Goblin Witcher. It says, Hex. If this enemy is engaged with you, become weakened. We just got rid of weakened. So we have to be weakened again. That's just weak. So, Cinderella is weakened yet again. Then it reads retreat and inflict. So he jumps back into the shadows and inflicts 1 damage on Cinderella. So turn over these to a 3 again. Now for Elder Mock, he is engaged with the Wraith. The Wraith reads retreat and inflict. So he goes back to the shadows and is tapped, inflicts 1 on Elder Mock. So Elder Mock is at 12 now. Oh, we have to get some help real fast for Mock. Next again, Cinderella. She is engaged with a Dark Priest. Dark Chant. If this enemy is in the shadows, become weakened. Well, she is already, so then it retreats back to the shadows. That was Cinderella. Now for Elder Mock. He has to choose. He will choose the Goblin Witcher. And the Witcher will hex. If this enemy is engaged with you, it ain't, it's in the shadows. Then it retreats, well, it's in the shadows already, and inflicts 1 hit on poor old Mock, bringing him up to 13. Last, no, not last, we have 2 more in the shadows. We have 1 Undefined and 1 Wraith. I will let Cinderella take the hit from the Wraith. Wraith retreats if it's engaged with you and then inflict. So 3 damage again on Cinderella, bringing her up to 12. And last we will see what's beneath this one. Please don't be a baddie. Well, it's a bad one, but it's a cave spider. First poison, if this enemy is engaged with you, well it ain't, then it advances to mock and inflicts 1. So, not terrible. 1 more to Elder Mock. So there you go. That's the enemy phase done. We will ready them up again. This is the whole bunch we are facing at the moment. We have to get through this. We have to run for it. Run, Forest. So that's it. Next up will be the peril phase. And in the peril phase we move the tracker up 1, and it's a green spot. Though the caretaker's creatures practically stumble over each other to get to you, their numbers alone make them dangerous. Each hero may discard 2 success tokens. Each hero that does not spawns 1 enemy engaged with him or her. So I will pay 2 success tokens from Mock and 2 success tokens from Cinderella to avoid just that. Ooh, we dodged a bullet there. We don't need any more enemies. Next up, the travel phase. And in the travel phase, we can pick up the place and let's see, we're still at the town gates. We haven't explored anything yet. And it says at the end of the travel phase, the enemy with the highest difficulty becomes engaged with the party leader. So the highest difficulty, well, we do have Goblin Witcher, Wraith, and another Wraith and a Goblin Witcher minion. I will say that the Wraith Master is the hardest one, since it's a master of the enemies up here in the shadows. So we will bring him down to Cinderella and be engaged with her. So that's how things are looking at the end of round 4. I'm a bit glad that I killed off 1 giant. So we have 4 to go. However, I'm a bit worried about the damage I am suffering at the moment. It's yeah, well, it's starting to hurt. So what I'm gonna do, at the end of the travel phase I can have the leader pass to another. So this time I will let the torch go to Elder Mock to let him be the leader and start off next round. The reason for that is I will try to have him forage and maybe get some advancement into the quest. After that, maybe have him heal, and heal himself will also heal Cinderella a bit to try to mitigate some of the damage I have received. So that's it. Let's just dive into round 5. At the start of the round 5, we will be starting with Elder Mock, and he is quite hurt. He's up at 612 and 14 damage of 23. Starting off, he is poisoned, so he suffers 1 hit. So he's even more hurt. So this is looking bad, people. But this is the game. He will be starting off with a bit of forage. Let's see if we can try to get through the next place. He's gonna forage and explore with 2 white dice. He may draw and resolve 1 exploration card. Let's hope that will give us some breathing space and be a bit more nice than those darkness cards we have been pulling lately. So let's forage with 2 white dice and 1 black die. Let's see, that's 2 white dice and 1 black. Let's see what we get. Ooh, it's a counter attack, but luckily he lands a shield and he rolls a critical. That's just awesome. Let's re-roll the crit, so we have 1 forage and 2. So he will put 2 on the location, bringing it down to 7 left to go. He blocks the 1 damage from the spider. Good job, Mark. Next up, he will pull the top card of the exploration deck, and this time it's a fallen adventurer event. You spot a dead body, long neglected. Perhaps investigating further will provide answers. You may become weakened. If you do, claim 2 success tokens. Oh. We do need 2 success tokens to avoid being engaged with another enemy. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I will let him be weakened and grab 2 success tokens, so he's poisoned and weakened. Now it says at the end of your activation, which is now, he has to suffer 1 more hit. So 1 more goes on Muck, bringing him down to, let's see, 6, 12, 16 out of 23. This is not going well. Well, let's see how Cinderella goes. Here is Cinderella, and start of the round. She is weakened. If all her activation cards are readied, they're not, so she will keep that, and all she can do is roll regroup. You may exhaust 1 minion engaged with you. Well, this is not a minion, it's a master, so it will not be exhausted. Then she may rest with 1 white die. When resolving this action, apply 1 shield to the result. So let's do that. She will be resting with a white die, and we roll 1 black die for the wraith. She rolls a success and a shield and a blank. I will dare the risk to be re-rolling this to see if we can manage to get something else from it. No, we get the same. So she will heal 1. Then, if all her activation cards are exhausted, they are, she will claim 1, and then she will ready all up. That ends her activation. Now the weaken kicks in at the end of your activation. Either exhaust 1 or suffer 1 damage. So she will suffer 1 for weakened. That's it for Cinderell's activation. Let's go to Mock's second activation and see how he can turn this to his favor. Here we are with Elder Mock. First of all, he is poisoned, so he will take a hit. And he is weakened also, but all his activation cards are not readied, so he will keep that. So he will use Heal Thyself, and it's about time. It says, you may exhaust 1 minion engaged with you. Yes, we will exhaust the cave spider, please. Now for a rest, he rolls 1 white dice, and when resolving this action, apply a shield to the result. If all of your other activation cards are exhausted, choose one other hero. That hero recovers 1 health. Then ready all of your activation cards. So let's do that. Let's rest. And I think I have to be using all these now. I just have to. I know we're gonna land on the green, but Elder Mock is so hurt now, so these two will help him. So he will rest with 1 white die and these. Let's hope for some crits. Well, that's no crits. However, he heals 2 thanks to these success tokens. So 2 damage is healed, and poison goes away because he can ready all his activation cards and he has rested. Now he chooses Cinderell to heal 1. So Cinderell turns one of the 3s to a 1 and takes another one from the pool. And that means he himself also heals 1 because of his passive power. Now weakness kicks in. Weakness states he has to suffer 1 hit if he doesn't exhaust a power card. I don't want to do this, but yeah, we have to, I guess. Yeah, I will exhaust. Shall I exhaust Forage or Clobber? Oh yeah, well, I exhaust the Forage. So he's still weakened, but it doesn't take any damage from it, and he exhausts Forage. That's Elder Mock's second activation. Let's go to Cinderell and see what she will do and on her last activation. Cinderell, on her activation, she gets rid of weakened because all of her activation cards are ready. So we discard that. Now she will attack. She uses Oath of Honor. She may become engaged with 1 enemy. I will have her engaged with the Dark Priest from the shadows. Next, I attack with 3 white dice. Before resolving this action, I have to choose one other hero. You may target one additional enemy engaged with that hero. Eldermock has not 2 or more exhausted activation cards, I'm sorry to say, but she will also target the spider which Eldermock is engaged with. Cinderella also uses the 1 success token she has. 3 white dice, 2 black for the Wraith and the Dark Priest. She may reroll. Oh, check that out. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 counters. Okay, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will put it 2 more down here to help me remember. So I have 7. Okay, now the question: shall I re-roll the black ones? Yeah, I will try to re-roll one of the black ones to see if I can avoid a counter. I did not. So 2 counters and 7 hits. Okay, let's resolve this. I do need 5 to kill off the Wraith. I want to use 5 to kill that. And then 2 to kill the Dark Priest. Then I've used all my hits. Counter, shield, that mitigates 1 of the damage. So 3 hits on Cinderella, but these are dead. Putting 3 hits on Cinderella brings her to 6, 12, 14 out of 24. She's 10 left. This sums up the hero phase. Next up is the enemy phase. And in the enemy phase we start off with Eldermock. The one enemy with him is exhausted, so you have to pull 1 from the shadows, and it's either way, I guess. He will choose the Wraith. The Wraith retreats, then inflict. So 1 hit on Mock. I will turn this to a 3. Next, Cinderella chooses one of the Goblin Witchers. Starts with a Hex. If this enemy is engaged with her, become weakened. She isn't. It retreats and inflicts. Just stands in the shadows and bombards her with magic, bringing her up to 3, 6, 12, 15. Next up, Eldermock takes a hit from the last Witcher, bringing him to 12, 15, 16 damage. That's it for the enemy phase. We ready them up again. And then it's the peril phase. In the peril phase we move the tracker. It's a green. Each hero may discard 2 success tokens. I don't have any, so I have to spawn 1 enemy engaged with each hero. We start off with the party leader, top card. It's a changeling minion. It's a mimic, so it will be mimicking using the effect bar and abilities of the highest difficulty face-up enemy. So one of the wraiths then, I guess. Cinderella will be pulling another changeling. This is the master. And it's harder to kill. That's it for the peril phase. Then we move to the travel phase. In the travel phase, still at the town gates, we cannot travel. I only have 2 on it. It says at the end of the travel phase, the enemy with the highest difficulty becomes engaged with the party leader. So that will be some of our witchers then, I guess. Take the goblin witcher because they have a chance of weakening him if he gets. So there you go. It's Elder Mock. He has been engaged with 3 monsters. Woo hee. This is starting to look a bit grim. I'm not sure even if we're gonna see the 3rd location, how things are going. Elder Mock has been hurt really bad. He's at 16 damage out of 23. And Cinderella, well, she's doing okay, but she's hurting also. So we just have to be grinding on. And I saw the amount of time on the last episode with 3 rounds, so I think I will cutting it for 2 rounds each episode. So I will be cutting this and uploading. And again, I hope I didn't do too much errors. I think I got it covered mostly. Let me know if I didn't. As I said, I don't think we're gonna be managing to solve this quest, but let's head on to it and see how things will turn out. I have Elder Mock ready, and he has his cleansing touch. Oh, one thing. At the end of this travel phase, I will be delivering the torch back to Cinderella. So we have that covered. She will be the leader from now on. Elder Mock will not be anymore. So that's how that will be. Or should I do that? Actually, I could leave this with Elder Mock and have him exhaust the cleansing touch, hoping for a good roll to avoid getting too much damage from these 3 guys and a threat, of course. But if I do that, I will be exhausting this, and I can activate again the Oath of Honor. Yeah, well, you know what? I will leave the torch with Elder Mock. Yeah, let him be the leader. Yes, that's it for me, and round 5 I'll be uploading and playing round 6 later on. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you again.